Hi, are you an aspiring teacher who wanted to work in the United States? This video is for you. Today's content is how to navigate the OEC process through online BOEA services. So if you're an H-1B, this is very important for you. I'll try to navigate the process, show you the requirements, how to obtain those for phase 1 and phase 2, and the timeline. Okay, so first thing, go to your Google browser and in the URL section, just input dmw.gov.ph. Down below you can see online services. Click that. You can see a lot of information in here. Click direct hire process and then click let's go. If you don't have an account, register here. So next, log in your information and you will be led in this dashboard. There are a lot of information in here. All you need to update is the profile, my profile, and you will attach your profile picture and then attach your passport. In the my profile part, there is a part where you will upload your passport and your pag-ibig. No need to put expiration and issue date for pag-ibig. Okay. There are times that the online service is not working well, then you can just go back again and then log in again. You can do it more often. It's not working well. Okay. So all you need to update is your profile picture, your passport, and my profile, basic information about this. And this part here is your e-registration number, which you will use when you will have your PAYOS. On your right side, you can see information here. Just click my or direct hire application and you will be led to this part. There are a lot of information in your right part, in your middle part, and your left part. We'll start with your right part. So you can only do this every 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Hence, I cannot show you how it works because it's evening, it's morning here in the US, but I will show you what will happen. Okay, and then you must upload clear copy of or image of your requirements. Use PDF if there are a lot of pages so that it's only one document. And if your status is for appointment, then you will bring all the original documents. And on your left part, you can see your my application. This is the part you will do the process, okay? But I cannot show you that, but I will tell you what will happen if you click that. For example, if you click that, application only open during weekdays so I cannot manipulate that. Okay, it's not working again, so you just simply go back to the website. Working pretty well, so yeah, log in again. Okay, all right. So in this left part, you have the application guide. These are the instructions on how to navigate the online service, but I think this is not enough. Okay, next is documentary requirements. So you can see here the list. This is not in the chronological order, I will show you the detailed chronological order of the requirements. And direct hire application is it's not needed in the phase 1 and phase 2, but you will bring this when your appointment is changed for status. Okay, you simply put the information in there. You can write it, or you can use online free PDF, or you can type in, and then allow it to be notarized in the nearest notary public in your place. Then your registration dashboard, you can go back there. And in the middle part, this is the history of what application. So if you can see, I have 2 applications. I tried to do it again because I got the wrong processing site. Okay, you can do that if your status is not yet for evaluation, but if it's for evaluation, you cannot edit that. Thus, you have to wait for instruction. Okay, so yeah, that's the face or the dashboard. Okay, so what will you do? First is, the question is, when will I do this? When will I do the online service for OEC? You must do this if you have these 2 important documents. One is your visa. That means your stamp visa. There is a page in your passport, I think the middle page, where you have all the information of your H-1B visa, just like this. Okay, just like that. Okay, so just like that, not a permanent, but just like that. Okay, so you must have that. Next is your polo papers, the one your employer submitted to the polo office, either in Washington DC or Los Angeles. Okay, and then they will seal all the documents and send the original documents to you through FedEx. Okay, so you need to wait for your visa. Just a scanned copy will do, but your polo papers, you need to have the original documents because it must be sealed. Okay, so if you have both of this, then you can start the process. So what we will do is to look at, you click my application. If you click my application, it will lead you to the basic information. So the basic information is this: your name, your employer's name, not, it's either the school name, it's either school's name or your principal. Okay, but you can see that in your endorsement letter. You can see there who is the employer. Is it the school or the principal? And your visa number, where there you can see it right there. Okay, or there is a part there, I think it starts with a letter. Okay, starts with a letter. So yeah, and then your position, English high school teacher or elementary science teacher, so on and so forth. So after that, there's a section where you click submit. Click that submit button, and then you will be led into the first part, which is the phase 1. So in the phase 1, this is how it happened. Okay, I'm sorry. You need to do that over and over again. Okay, so this is what I did. I submitted on July 18. my phase 1 requirements. So what are the phase 1 requirements? So here are the phase 1 requirements. First is your passport with validity of not less than 1 month. So you upload a scanned copy of that. Valid work visa, a scanned copy, the one I've shown you earlier. Employment contract, company profile, and polo endorsement. These are the documents from the polo papers which are evaluated. Employment contract, okay, and then this company profile is the legitimacy or the legality of your school, which is sealed also by the polo. And the polo endorsement letter, they made this, it's just like a table, okay. So you will have this from the polo papers. Next is your notice of action, that is also in your polo papers, but you can add the I-797C and I-797B. And labor application condition or labor condition application, you will ask for your employer about this. Just a scanned copy will do. So you do this in PDF form because there are a lot of information here. You must upload only one document. And one more thing, sometimes it's not allowed to upload a document if it is bigger size. There's an online compressor in the internet as well where you can compress the weight of your PDF, okay, just like this. Yeah, so you can combine your PDF, you can convert, you can compress, you can split, you can merge. I use this most often, okay. And then your additional documents to support your job application. There's a list in the requirements. I think you need to have your COE, your TOR, your diplomas, your PRC ID, and your resume. Okay, so you need to upload that in one PDF form. Next is your notarized statement, how the worker secured. This is just a template. You will only fill out an information and have it notarized to the nearest public notary. And then employer's passport or ID. This is included in the polo papers as well. Notarized statement of authenticity. There's also a template for this. You can ask me this, okay? And have it notarized. So you need to have this notarized. You need to have this notarized as well as the direct hire declaration form. Okay, so these are all the documents you need. So, I submitted all those and was assigned for PO evaluator for them to check this. They have on July 19, they also have the same. So they review my papers and then they have a note to write my pag-ibig number. And on the same date for approval, later on the same date as well, my clearance will be endorsed to the central office. So I have uploaded all my documents. I click submit there. One note, you cannot submit unless you don't have all the documents needed. So once all the documents are there, you have uploaded it, then you will submit it. Okay, so this is the part for approval part. So in this part, it's July 19. You have to wait 7 days, at least 7 days before you will have your clearance. 7 days does not include the weekend, so it's only working days. Okay, so I have my approval for phase 1, so I have already my clearance. So when you will have your clearance, you may proceed to upload the remaining requirements for the processing. This is the phase 2 now. So in this part, I have compiled all my phase 2 requirements. So we'll go through that as well. Okay, so let's go to phase 2. So these are the documents you need. First is medical certificate. You must have this through accredited medical POEA accredited clinics. You can just search that. Okay, so just click that. You can see here the list of all the medical clinics and find the nearest to you. Okay, so there different clinics have different tests, so long as it is accredited, that would be fine. So you can do this anytime. I suggest you do this before you do OEC because it has a 3-month validity. Okay, so I did this, I think, a month before my OEC. So that's the first requirement. Okay, so next is your payoffs. You can do that. You go back to dmw.gov.ph. You can see your payoffs. So you just click all your information out there. Okay, so we go to our dashboard again. You remember your registration number. So you click your registration number. Then your last name and your first name. Then you click professional or skilled, then click proceed. Yeah, and you can see on your right all the modules here. All you need to do is click that and then watch the video or the slides and then answer the questions and then check your answer. Then after you do all these 8 modules, you can print your certificate. That's very easy. The question is, when will you do this? Okay, when will you do this? You can do this anytime because it has no expiration. Okay, so you can do that anytime. Next, your POEA clearance. You can have this. You can email the DMW office. For example, mine is in Cebu direct hire at dmw.gov.ph, and they will send you a scanned copy of your POEA clearance after your phase 1 has been approved. There are cases that it's not available, like in the central office, they will update you if it's not available. Okay, so that is fine, so long as they have instruction. They will instruct you from time to time, so don't worry. You can see it here in your application details. So next is your certificate of insurance. I don't know how it works to other insurance, but the most common for this is the Paramount. You just go to their website, paramount.com, and you just email them. Here's their email, OFW Insurance at Paramount. So you can do also in-person application. So that would be easier. Online application, and they will email you with information and what to do and what are the requirements. So these are the requirements: your passport, your contract, your work visa. And then they will send you, I think just a day if it's weekdays. They would send you the certificate after you pay. I think it's 1,700. Okay, so After that, you have your certificate. Yeah. Next is your compliance form. This is only for those who have other documents needed. But if you don't have other documents needed and you're good to go, you don't need this. And next is your PDOS certificate. This is required. PDOS certificate is about your departure. There are two ways you can do: online or on site. It depends also in the place. I think for central office you can do online, but in the regional offices you do it on site. Okay, so you will do this. You will need to contact OWA for your PDOS certificate or CFO, but you wait for the instruction. In my case, I need to contact OWA Cebu for such matter. Okay, so what you need here is there are requirements like your visa, your passport, and your endorsement slip. They will look for this, which indicates that you are done with your phase one. So when will you do this? You will do this after you have been approved for phase one. Okay? You can do this within 3 months. You can do this anytime, and you can do this once you're done with PDOS. And you can do this, I think, anytime. You can do it. It's just a 1-day process. So do it during your phase one process. All right. Now let's go back. Okay, so after I did that, I uploaded and submitted the requirements. And yes, on August 4, the same day, I have now, my status is changed for appointment. That means it's time to bring all my documents. Anyway, you must bring all your original documents for phase one, all your original documents for phase two, your direct hire application, at least 3 copies, police and NBI clearance. They did not look for this during the, but just to be sure, just bring this, okay? Okay, so you need to have all this. When your status is for appointment, you go to the DMW office where you input your processing site. Like if you are in Cebu, then if you process it in Cebu office, then you go there, or Mandaluyong City, so on and so forth. Okay, so after that, you will present your documents, original documents, and let them check that. So if you're good to go, then you can pay your POEA fee, your OWA fee, and your Pag-ibig fee. So I think in the central office it will amount to 7,000 plus, but you will pay it only in one counter. And like in the regional office, specifically in Cebu, I paid my POEA fee in the PO office and then OWA fee in the OWA office. They have different offices. Okay, so after you pay that, after you pay the POEA fee, then you can print your certificate. And then you're in Cebu. First, you need to pay your POEA fee, then print certificate, go to OWA fee, present your OEC, then you're good to go. Okay, so that's how easy it is. Okay, so yeah, and then you can print and then you are good to go. So there you can see it's completed already. All right, so I think no more questions. If you have, please comment below, and if you like my video, you can subscribe, and have a nice day. God bless you.